Yeah. More Attack on Titan. Lads, welcome back to another episode of Attack on Titan, where it's a series where we watch Attack on Titan, react to it, and get our minds blown each and every week, and our emotions ripped apart, because it's amazing and we love doing it all the time, don't we? Anyway, we're back with Attack on Titan, ladies and gentlemen. The last episodes were interesting to say the least, especially the battle between the armored titan, who is now known as Reiner, and Eren, and the fact that Eren was the one to almost beat him, and then the Colossal fell on top, and Eren has been taken, and now there's going to be some sort of a discussion between Reiner, Bernthold, Eren, and Ymir. So whatever's happening, whatever's going on, I'm sure we're going to get more answers in today's episode. Right? Right? I don't know, but I am looking forward to these next two episodes to see if we do, and I hope you guys are enjoying these reactions, because honestly this show is bringing some of the best reactions from me, and honestly I can't help it. It's an amazing show and it's constantly pulling out my emotions, so hope you guys are enjoying it nonetheless. Anyway, all that being said, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, more episodes available right now, probably a ton more over on the Patreon page. Make sure you head over there, support me, and get access to full-length uncut reactions of Attack on Titan. All that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive back into the world of Attack on Titan. Alright, here we go. Right, so they're gone on an expedition now to save Eren and bring in Bernthold and Reiner for questioning, and Ymir. Hanji is just so stubborn. And he's just stay here and faint or something. Oh wow, look at his formation. Look at his determination in Mikas's face. All right, this episode's called Opening. Okay. Oh, here we go. You have some explaining to do, Reiner. Oh yeah, he's got no arms. Oh, he's got stumps. He's still pissed off. He's still pissed off. Here we go. This is very true. It's impressive that they managed to keep their ODM gear. It's a fair point. Yes, that's exactly what would happen. If they wanted to kill you, Eren, they would have done it already. What do you mean you should know all about it? Explain. Eren, suppress these emotions. That's going to be the biggest challenge of his life. Alright, so Titan regeneration. Oh, we're gonna get an explanation on this. Those with the power to become Titan possess an inherent ability to regenerate. Their limbs can be dismembered and their internal organs destroyed. But as long as they survive, their bodies will regenerate back to normal given sufficient time. Not really explaining, it's just telling us the obvious that they can regenerate. Yeah, she does. Damn right. Damn right, Hans.
巨人が湧いてからずっと働き詰めじゃねえか。ろくに飲まず食わずで何より寝てねえ。まあ幸い壁は壊されてなかったんだからひとまずは休ませてもらいてえもんだ。
What do you mean? Why is he still talking like that? Why do you even care about the wall still?
いや、そんくらいの働きはしたと思うぜ俺たちは。あのわけのわからねえ状況下で。
Is he delusional or what?
いいと思うんだがな。
You actually out of touch or something, bro. Bro, did you forget like the last hour or so? Like what? Aaron's like, shut the f up, you big... What's wrong with you?
ふざけてんのか。殺されてんなら普通にそう言え。
待てよエレン。ありゃどう見ても普通じゃねえよ。
Did he just forget? Did Reiner forget what? Like, what's going on?
僕らは戦士なんだから。
Wait, what? Hang on, wait, what?
ライナー、何を。
Marco, they were there. Wait, he's all scramble-brained.
なんとなくだが、分かった気がするぞ。おかしいと思ったよ。壁を破壊した奴が命がけでコニーを助けたりなんてな。自分が矛盾したことやってんのに無自覚だったんだよ。なんでそんなことになったのか知らんが、おそらく。本来は壁の破壊を目的とする戦士だったが、兵士を演じて生活するうちにどちらが本来の自分かわからなくなった。
Whoa, he convinced himself.
お前の実直すぎる性格じゃそうなってる。
黙れ。
Shit. Reiner, dude.
悪かったよ。詮索が過ぎたな。
なあ、ベルトルト。お前だよ、腰巾着野郎。俺は話したよな。お前らの目の前で、俺の母さんが食われた時の話を。
Yeah. Yeah.
したよな。お前が蹴り破った扉の破片が俺の家に直撃したから、母さんは逃げらんなかったんだって。知ってんだろ。話したもんな。
I thought I felt sorry for you? I thought?
何の罪もない人たちを大勢殺した大量殺人鬼だ。んなこと分かってんだよ。お前にわざわざ教えてもらわなくてもな。じゃあ一丁前に人らしく悩んだりしてんじゃねえよ。
Yeah, damn right. You tell him, Aaron.
この世界を地獄に変えたのはお前らなんだぞ。分かってんのか人殺しが。その人殺しに何を求めてんだよお前は。反省してほしいのか。謝ってほしいのか。それでお前は満足かよ。もうお前が知る俺らはいねえんだ。泣きわめいて気が済むならそのままわめき続けてろ。
Wow, okay, this episode's making me understand Reiner's mental state.
まあ聞け。その猿って獣の巨人が今回の騒ぎの元凶だよ。
Yeah, he was controlling them.
お前らの故郷に帰れるんだろ。
お前知ってんのかよ。
エレン、あの二人をやっつけて終わりだと思ってんのなら、そりゃ大きな勘違いだ。
敵はなんだ。
敵？そりゃ言っちまえば
ユミル。
Ymir knows stuff.
この世界に先がないってなんだ。猿ってなんだ。
Eren is so confused. Uh-oh. Flares. They're close.
あと1時間もすれば日没だ。
Well, that was an interesting episode for sure. I gotta talk about this before we continue. Okay, so this episode required a lot of my attention. Obviously, there was a lot of explanation and dialogue and conversations going on here between these four characters. I now have a better understanding of Reiner's mental state. And it kind of explains that scene where he revealed himself to Eren so casually a lot more. It explains it a lot more and it makes more sense now. He can't separate himself from the two different lives that he's been living. Whether it's the warrior, where his mission was to take down the wall and kill people, whatever that warrior mission was, and the soldier mission, where he has taken on the role as a soldier, essentially undercover, and has literally done the role so well that he has convinced himself that he is a soldier. And then he forgets about all the horrible things he's done because he feels like he needs validation because he's a soldier and he's protecting people, he's saving people, and he's putting himself out there. But that is because he's still human. He has guilt. He feels horrible about the things that he has done and the things that he's been involved with. And we've seen a scene there where he was with Annie and Bernthold and they watched Marco get consumed by a Titan. I thought Annie was the one that killed Marco. So there was another Titan here getting eaten or eating Marco, and they were just standing there and watching. I don't know what that scene was about. I need to know more about that scene. But now we have an understanding of where Reiner is mentally, and he is scramble-brained. He is not right. He is so unhinged right now, and Bernthold knows it. Bernthold, being the quiet person he is, he's not saying anything, and has to bring Reiner back to reality every so often. Like that scene where he was just talking so willy-nilly about being a soldier and that they deserve to be rewarded for their efforts as a soldier, and it just sounded so wrong after everything that he's done. That just gives us a clear perspective of where he is mentally. He's not right in the head. It doesn't explain or hasn't explained anything in terms of what he's done and why he's done it, but it does explain where he is mentally. And like I said, it does make that scene where he casually just blurted it out to Eren make more sense, because he thought he was back in that like warrior state but still in a soldier state, saying it to Eren like, oh look, by the way, I'm the armored titan, he's the colossal titan, we need you to join us, we have this mission to go on. And it just felt like a casual conversation with a colleague. That's why he was saying it so casually, because he felt like he was talking to his colleague at work about work. So that's what makes it make sense, which I like that. And does it make that scene better? I still don't like that scene. Honestly, I still don't like how that scene is revealed, but it does make it make more sense. Anyway, the scouts are nearly here. I don't know what the game plan is here, because even with their ODM gear, there's a lot of scouts on the way. Let's just get to the next episode and see what happens. Okay, so this is Connie's village. Okay. That's Connie's house. Oh god, it's moving. Oh my god. It is her. It is her. Okay. So, the people of Connie's village, it's obvious. They turned into Titans. Don't know how they turned into Titans, but they did. So that's where the Titans came out of. That's why there's no hole. Because that village, all of them turned into Titans. That's where they came from. They didn't just come out of nowhere. How though? How did they transform into Titans? I need to know more. Right, this episode's called Children.
Reiner, 君は今なんだ? 安心しろ、戦士だ。 だからこそユミルの立場は明白だ。せっかく人間に戻れたんだ。上手に立ち回って自分だけは生きたいと思っただろう。クリスタと出会うまでは。それにクリスタが可愛いってこと以外にも
As cute as she is.
今よりずっと探しやすくなるはずだ。
So they're gonna ultimately try capture Krista.
ただお前は故郷に帰ったら兄に自分の思いを伝えろ。
Oh, he likes Annie.
頼むよ。
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's baiting over these stumps.
お前らの仲間だったのか。
Struggling in the background.
だけ壁の外をさまよっていたんだ。
60年ぐらいだ。
60 years? Wait, what? How old is Ymir?
あいつ。
Well, how can you see her?
ライナー、クリスタだ。クリスタがそこまで来てる。連れ去るなら今だ。
なぜわかる？見えたわけじゃねえんだろ。
絶対にいる。あいつはバカで度を超えたお人よしだ。私を助けに来るんだよ。あいつは。
Yeah, she's right.
じゃあ今やれよ。今それを証明してみせ。
How long are those cables? Seriously. It is not known where Ymir's hometown is located. However, its location is most certainly outside the confines of the walls. I am really curious about what Ymir just said. She was wandering outside the walls for 60 years. And it looks like Bernthal and Reiner also had like similar experiences. And her eating Reiner's friend or brother was an accident. But why were they there? You know, like what's going on, dude? There's so much more to these Titans. Are all Titans, were they all humans before? Like, was this just a horrible experiment gone wrong? Was this... I don't know what's going on here, dude. Let's keep watching.
約束する。クリスタだけは必ずこの争いから救い出すと。俺たちが必ず。だから今与えてくれ。それがクリスタのためなんだ。分かってくれユミル。おい、ちょうどいいのがいたぞ。
Oh, here we go.
君は今日からおじさんたちと暮らすんだよ。全く新しい人生を始めるんだ。新しい人生には新しい名前が必要だ。
Oh, that's horrible.
初めて自分に嘘をついた。これは仕方のないことなんだって自分に言い聞かせたんだ。でも
このユミル様こそ真に王の血を継ぐ存在。
Inherits the blood of the king. Lady Ymir? What is this about?
初めて誰かの役に立ててるってことが私には何よりも大事だったんだ。でも
この娘だ。この娘が言ったんだ。自分は王の血を継ぐ存在だと。我々はそれを信じただけだ。
そんなのは全部作り話だったってことを思い出したんだ。
そうなのか。
She was made believe that.
私がユミル、王家の血を継ぐ存在だ。そしてまた嘘をついた。それでみんなが助かるならと。しかしそうはならなかった。
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? What's going on? What's that light?
誰かの言いなりになって多くの人たちを騙したことへの罰じゃない。人の役に立てていると自分に言い聞かせ、自分に嘘をつき続けたことへの。
What the fuck? What? She just stayed there until she was part of the ground? Bro, what the fuck's going on? What is this show, man? Wow. Wow. This music. That's why she's so blunt. So honest. And couldn't give a f. Holy shit, this episode, bro. Holy shit. The way this show does origin stories is fucking incredible, bro. Oh no. They have the elite of the elite right now. She's looking for Krista. Connie, will you relax, bro? Jesus. There she is. Oh my god, she straight up swallowed her whole. Oh god, he's transforming to. Oh my god, mission success. Go! Fucking go! This episode, I have like goosebumps, dude. I have goosebumps. The writers of this show know exactly how to tell a character's story. But the way they do it is so perfect. They introduce a character to you with like strong characteristics and personality traits, and you're immediately asking yourself, why are they like this? Why is this person like this? You know, Ymir being the example here. Why is she so blunt? Why is she so rough around the edges? Why does she not give a shit? Why is she so mean? Why does she have such a hard exterior about her? You know, but yet she cares about Krista for some reason, the most sensitive character that this show has introduced so far. And then boom, they hit you with an origin story like that. And then you don't just understand her character, but you empathize with her character. You feel sorry for her because of what shit she had to deal with and everything that she had been dealt in her life. The worst possible hand all the time. Seeing her as a kid, like an orphan kid, like didn't even explain what happened to her parents. She was just there and she got taken up by some weird religious group about something about having the blood of a king and made her like queen or something. I don't know what she was supposed to be there, but she was some sort of like important influence to these people. And she just went with it. As she has mentioned many times throughout this, that she just learned to lie to herself and just go with the flow because she felt like she never had a choice in life, to the point where she was literally put to the brink of death. And I don't know what the story is here in terms of them being kicked off the wall like that and then transforming into a titan. I think that needs to be explained. I don't know, but this was years ago. This is 60 years ago, a long time ago, when more of this stuff was probably happening and there was no explanation for it. But she was left wandering outside the walls for 60 years, to the point where she gave up. She literally gave up and wanted just to to be buried and die on the planet. But Titans don't just die. They don't. And she woke up one day and Bernthald and Reiner were there. And another girl was there. Was that Annie? I'm not sure. I need to go back and look at that. And then she decided to eat Reiner's brother. And that's how she regained her human form. So there is there's so much that's like slightly being revealed here. We're starting to understand a little bit more of how the Titans work, how they come to be, and how they can transform back into humans. But we've seen loads of Titans consuming humans. We don't see them transforming back into humans. So there is some special cases here. But what I'm trying to say is this episode was so good because it explained things so well in terms of Ymir's character and why she is who she is. The show is so good at doing that, and I'm so happy I got to see Ymir's backstory. Finally, now I can actually like genuinely love this character. She has Krista now, and the scouts are still in hot pursuit. They're not letting this armored titan leave their sights. What an amazing show. What an amazing show. That's all I can say. But that's going to be it for today's reaction. I'm going to do another 2 episodes for you guys as soon as I can. But I hope you guys enjoyed. The show just keeps getting better and better. I look forward to more. I can't wait. I still have so much more content to consume, and I'm here for it. And I hope you guys are here for it too. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.